What up, YouTube? We're back at it again. Today we're going to be talking about the Lucas Matthysse versus Lamont Peterson fight. First of all, this fight's going to be great. I'm not too sure how it's going to go down, but I'll tell you what, this fight's going to be one hell of a fight. Why? Because Lamont Peterson is an engine. He does not get tired. He gets stronger as the fight goes on, and he wears the other guy out. And on the other hand, Lucas Matthysse is a power punching engine, so he also gets stronger as the fight goes on. So what I'm trying to say here is that this fight won't end as soon. This fight won't end really in the first 5 rounds. It won't. It can't happen. These guys are two engines. They're gonna battle it until like the final rounds, and I think that's how the fight's gonna go down. First few rounds, these guys are gonna be measuring each other up, taking it easy. And as the fight progresses, the fight's going to be more competitive and more fun to watch. This could be fight of the year if these guys come in shape and ready to fight.
You know Lamont Peterson's going to come in shape.
Yup.
And same thing with Lucas Matthysse. They're both professionals. Obviously, Matthysse,
They're hungry. That's the difference.
Yeah.
They're hungry.
Punching monster. Lamont Peterson, not so much, but what he lacks in power and, just overall explosiveness and flashiness, he has a lot of heart. And a lot
determination.
A lot of stamina, a lot of determination.
All right, now let's talk about Lucas Matthysse. Lucas Matthysse has been really spectacular since the Zab Judah fight. First of all, he beat Mike Dallas Jr. in one punch. Knocked out Humberto Soto. He
stopped the Josie Lucigan.
That was a brutal fight because the Josie was
undefeated.
He didn't come to lose. He came to win, and he was a really tough Nigerian. And I saw Lucas Matthysse get pushed for the first time, and he knocked him out. He showed me that he could carry that power into the later rounds.
Also, the fight's going to be at a catch weight of 141 pounds. Neither guy's title will be on the line, so it takes a little bit of drama out of it, but not so much. Not that much.
Yes. I think the size advantage goes to Lamont Peterson for sure. I saw him fight Kendall Holt not too long ago, and he looked really, really big for the weight class. So one thing I do kind of want to put out there is that if Lamont Peterson comes big enough, he might be able to neutralize Mathisse's power a bit. Lucas Mathisse's power might not affect him as much as it would affect somebody like Mike Dallas, Humberto Soto. It might be harder to knock Lamont Peterson out, which could dispel danger from Matthysse because Lamont Peterson could break him down in the later rounds. Now, as for Peterson has looked pretty well in his last fights, even though he was caught with PEDs. I put that's old news, really. The fight against Kendall Holt, he looked spectacular.
Yeah, he looked pretty much the same.
He looked really good, man, and PEDs or not, this guy's he's the shit. You can't say anything about it. This fight will probably come down to the last rounds, like I said before. It will show who's more hungrier, who's more determined, and just who's a better man. If Lucas Matthysse would win, it would probably be from an early stoppage. If I remember clearly, Lamont Peterson has been dropped in the first rounds a couple of times. That's when he's weakest at. Against Vicious Vic, he was getting his ass beat by Timothy Bradley. Against Amir Khan, this guy, he's taken some beatings in the first rounds. I'm not gonna lie. He's a what do you call it?
He's a late starter.
Yeah, late starter. He just waits till the middle rounds to get started. So Lucas Matthysse.
Same thing with Lucas Matthysse.
Lucas Matthysse is also a slow starter, so that makes it a really interesting fight. This fight's going to come down to the later rounds for sure. If Lucas Matthysse is changing something up and starts out early, he could have a quick night against, I'd have to say, against Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson is really tough, though. Even though he can get dropped, he's the type of person that comes back up, comes back stronger, almost like Marquez. And I think it's going to be one hell of a fight. I think the better boxer of the two is probably, I have to say, Lamont Peterson. Lucas Matthysse kind of come forward slugger, but Lucas Matthysse is different than a slugger because he works the body.
He's shown a little bit more wrinkles in his game as far as boxing and just controlling the ring goes.
Yes, he has really good generalship, and I think if Lucas Matthysse works the body in the early rounds and gets started fast, I think he could probably be the first one to wear out Lamont Peterson. But at the same time, Lamont Peterson, he just grows stronger every minute of the fight, man.
He's very active too.
Yes, he doesn't stop throwing. So Lucas Matthysse has to be on his top guard in this fight. If Lamont Peterson were to win, I could see him stopping Lucas Matthysse, the smaller Lucas Matthysse, in the later rounds. If he's able to keep that consistency and keep punching, it will eventually wear out Lucas Matthysse, where Lucas Matthysse is just gonna drop. But overall, I kind of think that Lucas Matthysse is gonna beat Lamont Peterson. My co-host doesn't think so, but I do. I think the difference in this fight will be the body punching on Matthysse. If Matthysse is able to push Lamont Peterson back, he's going to neutralize his power and just land those body shots and tire him out in the later rounds. I think he could stop Lamont Peterson. If you remember the fight with Devin Alexander, he just pushed Devin Alexander back and just landed some vicious body shots. I could see the fight going like that, but with the stoppage. I think Lucas Matthysse has the power to knock out Lamont Peterson. Even though Lamont Peterson has a really good chin and really good will, I think Lucas Matthysse can break that will.
I believe Lamont Peterson will win a very, very competitive decision. I think the difference will be his activity as well as his ability to box better than Matthysse can.
Right, thank you. If you guys disagree, write a comment. If you like the video, subscribe. Tell us how we did. Subscribe to us because we're nice, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.